welcome back to Book Talking, where I help you find your next read. My name is Lauren, and this week we'll be taking a look at 5 awesome children's graphic novels. First up this week we have Hilda and the Troll by Luke Pearson. Hilda loves drawing, and one day she sets off with her pet Twig into the great outdoors to sketch some things that she finds in nature. And she comes across something really legendary, but also potentially scary. She's found a troll rock. Now these are big rocks by day, but legend has it at night they turn into trolls and they may or may not eat people. So Hilda's sketching away and she falls asleep and she wakes up in danger, or at least what she thinks is danger, and she makes a run for it. But the troll follows her home, and I won't spoil the rest for you. This is a short, upbeat story that combines whimsy and even some philosophical observations. I was happy to see this is the first in a series called Hilda Folk, so you can check the rest out if you like this one. Perfect for fans of fairy tales and folk tales where girls venture into the wilderness, like Pilu of the Woods by May K. Nguyen. This is Hilda and the Troll. Next up we have Shadow Island by Mike and Nancy Diaz. Ollie is the new kid in town and he does not like Sueño Bay very much. It's rainy, it's boring, and he's decided to buy himself a ticket back to the mainland to get off of Robertson Island for good. When Ollie is dropped off by the school bus with some other kids in his neighborhood, they decide to take a different route home and uncover something strange in the woods. A moon creature, a gym teacher, and some special crystals are all part of this adventurous story about 4 kids who work together to solve the mystery that they've just uncovered. This is the first book in the Sueño Bay Adventures series, and it's a good choice for readers who are ready to make the jump between picture books and chapter books. For readers who enjoy stories about friendship and imaginary creatures, like the Phoebe and Her Unicorn series by Dana Simpson, this is Shadow Island. Our third graphic novel this week is another book with island in the title. It's Island Book by Evan Dom, and this is a bit of an unusual story. This is Sola, and she is a creature of some sort, and she lives on an island. She is an orphan, and she's also being shunned by everyone else on the island because they believe she is cursed. There was a large sea monster that came and attacked the island, but Sola was the only one to remain calm, and the monster even approached her. So everyone thinks that there's something wrong with her, and she's sick of being treated like this, so she takes to a rowboat and sets off on a quest to learn more about this unknown sea creature. Along the way, Sola meets new friends who help her on her quest. She visits new island worlds, and she may or may not come face to face with the monster itself. This is a thought-provoking and adventurous story, and I really like the use of color in this book. You'll see when you read it that the colors change depending on the islands she visits. For fans of fantasy graphic novels about friendship, adventure, and finding your own place in the world, like Tom's Midnight Garden by Philippa Pierce, give Island Book a try. Next we have The Not-So-Secret Society, Tale of the Gummy by Matthew and Arlene Daly, illustrated by Wook-Jin Clark. This is the story of 5 friends and classmates who make up the Not-So-Secret Society. They've come up with a very sweet invention for the All-City Science Fair. They've invented the Sea Rex, which is a machine that brings candy to life. And lo and behold, their machine actually works, and they're stuck chasing after a gummy bear that keeps growing as he eats more and more sugar. This is a light and inventive story. It also takes place over Halloween weekend, which I think brings the story and of course the gummy bear to life. Readers will be able to relate to at least one of the 5 diverse characters in this book. And for fans of stories about wacky science experiments, like the Franny K. Stein Mad Scientist series by Jim Benton, check out The Not-So-Secret Society, Tale of the Gummy. Our last graphic novel this week is The OK Witch by Emma Steinkellner. 13-year-old Moth is an outcast in her town, and she also gets bullied at school. But one day something strange happens when she's being picked on. So strange, she runs home and asks her mom what could have just happened to her. And her mom carefully explains that she's actually been hiding something from Moth her whole life. Her family has a long history in the town of Founder's Bluff, and she is in fact a witch. Throw in a talking cat, a new friend Charlie, and a diary that can transport you to a new realm, and you've got a heartfelt look at what it's like to be a witch in training. This is a highly entertaining story with lots of relatable moments, and the ending is action-packed and will blow your mind. For fans of graphic novels about witches and magic, like Witches of Brooklyn by Sophie Escabas, this is The OK Witch. Thank you so much for joining me this week. You can find all of these amazing graphic novels and so much more at Aurora Public Library. We'll see you soon. Happy reading.